Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting live, as always, from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill late Thursday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Hey Gabriella, how are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a pretty good Thursday so far. I'm having a pretty good one myself. Decided to jump on. So the stream says Daggerfallin, and I may do that, but as I was scrolling through my Steam, I realized I have a game that I didn't realize I had. I'm not really sure if this is a demo. I don't know if it's a demo or if it's because it doesn't look like it says I already own the game. I don't recall ever buying it. Maybe I downloaded a demo at some point. I don't know. It looks interesting. Where did I get this? I wonder if there's like a history, something in the history that'll tell me. That doesn't really say anything. Yeah, I have no idea where this game came from. I don't know when I may have gotten it. It's not Daggerfall. I can't change my stream settings, unfortunately, now that I already started. But you know what? What the hell? Why don't we give this game a shot and see what it's like? Mystery game. Oh, this must be like early access or something. It's just like a... What is going on here? The character models are all sharp edge, flat shaded polygons. It looks like an old PlayStation game. Jumped me right into what the fuck is all this? Turn that volume down just a little bit. That take? I guess so. It still seems pretty loud. Weapons consume different ammo. This is weird. I have no idea what I'm playing here. Please, why'd you save me? Here's the end. Why'd you go there? I heard there were monsters gathering, so I wanted to go there to investigate and inspect. Are you looking for that too? Yeah, the Wanting Tomb was once a place to seal demonic aura, but now it is perilous because the demonic aura. Blah. Alright. I guess this must be like an early access thing. I don't really seem to have a lot of options for stuff. Hey, yo, Arachnid Soul, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. What the hell? Okay, so I guess... Grenades are full. What is this? He's got a shield. There's a great game called Across the Obelisk. It's free to play on Steam now through Sunday, I think. I bought it a few weeks ago, and it's all I've been playing with my girlfriend. What kind of game is it? Ascension. Ascension determines the direction of growth of this adventure. Level 3 Ascension have powerful... Jesus, man. It's a cross between Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon. It can be played solo or co-op. Roguelike game with a nice art style. Okay, that sounds cool. I do like Darkest Dungeon. Oops, damn. I do like at least the first Darkest Dungeon. I wasn't... God damn, what the fuck? Hold on a second. Sorry about the mic. Wasn't a huge fan of the second Darkest Dungeon. I actually like this gun I'm using right now. Alright, that was an interesting row. I don't know what this means, but I'll just start picking things at random if I have to. Oh shit. I'm low on my ammo now. That makes sense. So this game seems like it has things in common with Hades. Man, you're mentioning all these games I've never heard of. What is Hades? Like, honestly though, I'd never heard of this game either. It just turns out I had it in my library. I don't know when I got this. I don't know why. Oops, I don't know why I got it, but I had it in my library, so I was like, I may as well see what it is since I already have it. Oh, those dudes all have shields. Oh! I was up against the wall when I tried to move out the way. Well, how do I switch my weapon? Like to know how to switch my weapon. Oh, I don't have a weapon to switch to. Well, didn't I have... Yeah, let me grab this guy then. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this one seems pretty strong. Hades was a lot of people's game of the year about 3 years ago. It's a top-down version of this game, but with Greek mythology. Roguelike where you go from room to room, and when you kill all the enemies, the next room opens. People love Hades. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the vibe I was getting playing this just now. It kind of feels like a Binding of Isaac sort of thing. I thought it was pretty good. The art style of Hades is really nice looking. It's on Game Pass, I'm pretty sure. Okay. think I just upgraded the weapon I don't have. So maybe I should go back and get it? No, I have it. Okay, I have it still. Maybe I should go buy some more special ammo. I have the capacity to do that. I guess I don't have the capacity to do that. Why is there no easy button on the controller to change my weapon? I don't get this. No. It's so pointless that there's no button on my controller to help me switch my weapon. I have to use the damn keypad? It even has the little level-to-level tracker thing like Binding of Isaac style games have. Amazing occult scroll. Chad. Okay, well, you know what? I don't have that many bullets for it, but I beefed it up. Maybe I'll save it. Save it for a rainy day. Oh. Why is the music getting all amped up? What the fuck is this? health. Oh, my health auto regenerates? Okay, well that's helpful. Hey guy, I know we're in the middle of a firefight here, but how about some more of that special ammo? And while we're at it, how about some more of these grenade things? Oh shit. One bullet for two of them on that one. Oh shit. Whew, I had no health. I just barely made it behind this pillar. Oh man, I didn't realize how hurt I was. Damn, those things travel slow. Why am I on fire? I guess that means I'm on fire. only have 4 more of these bullets left. Well, at least least I put that one to good use. Ah. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he jumped up there. Oh, man. That was a lot. All right. Final stage, huh? I guess I'll play this and then whether I complete it or not, I'll move on to Daggerfall afterwards. I got no money. Got me. Oh shit, I didn't even notice the bomb guys. Damn, I mean, you can only dash once. You can't, like, your dash has a cooldown, which makes it pretty tough to, like, make consecutive moves. Like, once you dash that one time, like, you're gonna get hit on his second attack. And his second attack, like, takes away all your health at once, so I'm sure there's a strategy. There always is. I don't know if I care enough to go through all that again to figure it out. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, my talent tree. Oh god, man, why do they make games so unnecessarily complicated? Okay, confirm, sure. Well, will it just make me start over again? What is all this? Is so much text. Why is there all of this? Is insane. What is all this? Energy orb, smoke grenade. Again, that's not what I'm. That's what I'm equipped with. Ascension. I guess that's the name of the stage? Oh my god. What is all of this? I'm old. I'm an old gamer. Like, I'm sure all the new kids like playing games that are just chocked full of like crazy UI UX pathways and blocks of text all over the place, but that's not what I like. That's not what I go for. That was fun. I'll probably play it again at some other point. Definitely a game for Zoomers, though. Please look up Across the Obelisk before you start Daggerfall, though. Oh man, I just clicked that play button, though. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. If I'm gonna be perusing, I need my perusing music. All right, let's see. What am I looking at here? Across the Obelisk. Oh, is this a card game? That does look like Darkest Dungeon. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. As soon as I see cards, that's like a automatic turnoff for me. The co-op deck builder. I'm not much of a card game person. Yeah, I don't know if I have the energy to get into this one. I do like the elements of it that looks like Darkest Dungeon. I'm cool with that, but I don't know, man. Just something about card games, just it triggers something in my brain, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, okay, lol. You should look up Hades 2. Wait, I should look up Hades 2, or I should look up Hades 2? Oh, Hades 2 isn't out yet. I guess that means I'll just look up the first Hades. Looks like one of the enemies from like Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Land. The cactus with the little balls. Okay, is this whole thing just the animation? It's isometric. I like the art style for certain. It looks like it seems like it's an action based, almost like it looks kind of like Children of Morta. Hey, look at that. Similar to games you played. Children of Morta. I played Children of Morta for 44 hours? Damn. That was a veg out game of mine, though. So that makes sense. That looks cool. 25 bucks? I might have to wait on that for a bit. I've kind of been going a little bit nuts on my Steam spending lately, but I'll add it to my wish list. What the $97? What is in this? 80s? Transistor. Oh, this is all of this must be Supergiant Games, Supergiant Collection. Okay, this is like, what, all of their games? What is Transistor? Another isometric game? Pyre? And then some soundtracks. Bastion. Oh, these guys did Bastion? Oh, it's just the soundtrack that's in here. Oh wait, no, Bastion's in here too. Bastion's in, it's in my library. Bastion's another title. God damn, I forgot that I bought that game. Yeah. Bastion's in my library, but I don't know if I ever played it. Nope, I don't have any hours logged on it. I remember buying it and wanting to play it, and then I just never played it. I need to have a separate category for my Steam games. I have one for bad games. I need one for, like, the orphanage. The orphanage of forgotten games that I just buy and then forget about. I don't even know how I created this. How did I create... Let's do that right now. Dynamic collections use filters to create collections that updates as your library grows. I'll just do that. That one definitely belongs in here. At some point I will play this. I remember when this game first came out, I was excited about it. Because they kept saying that they kept using Chrono Trigger as a game that they were comparing it to. This was probably like 2001, maybe 2000, maybe even 1999. I forget. One of Ion Storm's first games. I guess they had 3 games when they launched: Daikatana, Deus Ex, and this game. And since they were saying this was similar to Chrono Trigger, I was like, oh, I need to get that. But I never had a PC that could play games, even back then. So I bought this one for nostalgic's sake and completely forgot about it. Animal Shelter Prologue. No idea why I have that. That's going to the orphanage. Banner Saga. Some co-workers of mine from BioWare made those games. Always meant to play them. Actually, I played a little bit of it. I have it on Switch, and I played it on Switch. I played a bit of it on Switch. I never played it on a PC. Binding of Isaac, Castle Crashers. I played both of those games on my Xbox. Chex Quest. I played that one for Gabriella. Thanks for that, Boomer, Half Slice, and RPG Magic upgrade Half Slice. Well, no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see. Cuphead, Cyberpunk, Dagon, Death Star. I mean, that's going in the orphanage for other reasons. Deathloop, Diofield Chronicle demo. That's going in the orphanage. Divinity, Downwell. What the fuck is Downwell? Alright, Downwell is going in the orphanage. I don't even know what that is. Dragon Age 2, Eden Chronicles, Elder Scrolls, all the Elder Rings, Bell Seal. Yeah, that's going to the orphanage. I've been meaning to play that one for you too. I'm going to. Final Fantasy VI, Firewatch, Forspoken, Gabriel Knight. I need to get back to Gabriel Knight. I did start playing that one. Grandia HD Remaster. Gonna be playing that at some point. Probably off stream for nostalgia's sake. Ghostbusters. I forgot that I got that one. That's going into the fucking Guilty Gear. I play that. I play this one occasionally off stream. Or at least I used to. I guess the last time I played it was in September. Damn, you know what? That's going in the orphanage then. I thought that I had played that more recently than September. Gunfire, just played that. Gunpoint. Oh god. That's definitely an orphanage game. Halo Infinite? Hell yeah. What is hell yeah? Last played April 28th, 2016. And I played it for 11 minutes. Oh boy. If ever there was a judgment on something, you're going to the orphanage, pal. Damn, I must have hated that game. I either hated it or I was just bored of it. Let's see, the Heretic? What the fuck is this? Oh, I must have gotten this with like this must be a part of like some Hexen bundle. I played the first couple. I played Hexen and Hexen 2. Played that last year for 17 minutes. Kind of gave me a headache. I'm gonna get back to Hexen though. That's not really an orphanage game. Whenever Gabriella starts talking about boomer shooters, it comes to mind. And I will get back to it. I do like Hexen, but I got distracted by something else, so. If I rush, hold fast, probably never gonna play that one again. Hotline Miami, that's an orphanage game. Hyperlight Drifter, I thought I played the hell out of this game. Yeah, I played this game for 71 hours. But I last played it July 11th of 2016. Not really an orphanage game, just a game that I ran into the ground and kind of moved past, so I'll leave it where it is. Jet Set Radio. I mean, I beat the shit out of that game on Dreamcast. I think I just got it on Steam for nostalgia's sake, so I'll leave it alone. Ooh, La Mulana, that's a good one. I don't know how much of this one I played. 7.5 hours. Not bad for like a side-scroller like that, but I definitely need to put more time into it. La Mulana is a lot of fun. It's the game that inspired Spelunky, which I don't know if I have that on here somewhere, but Spelunky is also a good one. Liege, that needs to go into the graveyard. That's a sad story. Liege is a sad story. I beat Limbo. The Long Dark is an orphanage one. Love and Order. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? In the smallest district of Montreal, the Crown Attorney relies on the legal expertise of its lawyers, backed up by support. Oh, this is this a dating sim? Yes, Love and Order is a dating sim with 4 love interests. Why do I have this weird ass Canadian dating sim? What is this? The art looks a little janky too. This is weird. I don't know why I have this. Did I ever play this? Playtime 4 minutes. Last play January 2016. All of these last plays are 2016. It makes me wonder, what was I doing in 2016 where I was just playing these games for like 2 minutes and then bailing? I must have been going through something. I don't know. I'm putting that in the orphanage. Oh, I already put it in the orphanage. Okay. Let's see. What are you saying here? Bastion is from them too. I didn't know. That was a fun game. I will play it at some point. I use the hide button for bad games. Well, the only reason why I have bad games in its own little thing is because when I first started making videos on YouTube, I was doing reviews of bad games. So I was keeping them organized, the ones that I wanted to do and the ones that I have done. I was keeping them organized in that list. And of this list, I made a video out of, I think, 2 of them. I think I did Dinner Date. Yeah, Dinner Date was the very first video I did. And then I did Legend of Candlewind. Yeah, I did Dinner Date and Legend of Candlewind. I was going to do one over Sinister City, but I started shooting, and then I think I just got distracted by life and never got back around to it. But I did 3, and the second game I did wasn't a bad game. It was 1001 Spikes, which was a hell of a lot of fun, but it's also just super, super, super difficult. How much time? Oh my god, I put 305 hours into 1001 Spikes. That sounds accurate, actually, considering how often you die in that damn game. Damn, 305 hours, didn't even know. Last played, 2021. Definitely not an orphanage candidate. Definitely not an orphanage candidate. Deus Ex is good. Divinity Original Sin 2 is amazing. I just had a hard time getting into it. I probably just need to spend more time in it. I don't know how much time I spent in Divinity 2 Original Sin. 3 hours? 3 hours and 3.7 hours? I gave it some time. It's probably one of those games that starts slow. I was trying to do co-op with Justin on this one, actually. And we just never got around to it. 11 minutes. I go back to Jet Set Radio for a few days every couple years. Hello, it is me, and I've been making more terrible Dagoth memes. Yo, what's up, Toaster? How you doing? You're having a lot of fun with the AI voice acting. Divinity Original Sin 2 starts slow. That's kind of the vibe I got, too. Also, if you split up in co-op, don't stay together, the game kind of falls apart. Okay. Oh, yeah, we never actually played together. So, I don't think we did. Maybe we didn't. I remember looking into how to do it co-op, but maybe we never really actually attempted. Marbles on stream. I need to do this. This is a fun little thing. Oh, I think I got the. Oh, I know why I have this. In the early days of me restarting the stream, I did an interview. With a dude who runs a worker-owned co-op-based game development studio. And initially we were supposed to do the interview on one day, and then he no-showed. And then to apologize for the no-show, when he did show up for the interview, he gave me some Steam codes for his game to give away. And I always meant to use Marbles on stream to give those Steam codes away, but never got around to them. I think I still have those Steam codes too. I should probably just give those to you guys. I'll have to dig around in my inbox for them. This is a fun little thing. I've seen people before, I've seen streamers attach challenges or whatever to marbles, challenges that chatters come up with to the marbles, and then put the marbles through their races, and then whichever marble wins, they have to do that challenge, which seemed like a fun thing to do. Maybe at some point, but that's not an orphanage thing. It's just I spent 16 minutes. I spent 16 minutes in it just figuring out how to set it up and get it to work. At some point, I will do that thing. Midnight Suns, I played that for a little while. Misadventures of PB Winterbottom. I've never seen a more orphanage-worthy game than this. What the fuck is the Misadventures of PB Winterbottom? I played it for 10 minutes. I played it for 10 minutes on November 28th, 2012. Damn, I have zero patience for these games. What is this? Oh, this looks like a kind of game that I would only play for 10 minutes and then bail. Why do I even have it? I don't know why I have this game. That one's going into the orphanage. Mountain Blade 2. I've been struggling getting the AI chatbot to work in that one. Really wish it would. Mutant League Demo. That's going to the orphanage. Nights into Dreams. Ooh, that's going to the orphanage, but I do want to play that. 9 More Lives. I played that. No Man's Sky. I played that. Oxpath 2. Okinawa Rush. Omicron, the Nomad Soul. That's in the orphanage for sure. Osiris. What the fuck is Osiris? What is this? Mostly negative? Okay. Why do I have this? This looks like a somewhat shittier version of No Man's Sky. I've never played it. Alright, you're going to the orphanage then, Osiris. Overcooked, I played that. Papers, Please, I played that. How long have I played that? 99 minutes? Huh. Alright, fair enough. I did like it, but it does get a little repetitive. Penny Arcade on the Rain-Slick Precipice of Darkness 4. Orphanage. Phantasy Star Online 2, played that. The Pirate Caribbean Hunt, just got that the other day. I will get to that eventually. Poppy Playtime, Orphanage. Power Slave, I played that. Proteus, I beat that. Quake, played that. Real Boxing, played that. Risk of Rain, I played that a long time ago. That was... when was the last time I played this one? Last played 2017. But I got this way before then. Played it for 2 hours. Not quite an orphanage one. I played it for a couple of hours and kind of got over it. Risk of Rain. Rogue Legacy, I pummeled the hell out of this game. How many hours did I play this? 208 hours? Okay. 113 hours? Interesting that I played 1001 Spikes for more. I mean, I feel like I played this game a lot more than 1001 Spikes. Scorn sucked. Sea of Thieves, played that. Shadowgate. That was the new one. Or the late... Played it for 8 hours. Okay, yeah, I do recall playing this for a decent amount of time. Or at least decent by my standards. So, yeah, that's not an orphanage one. Shovel Knights I played the hell out of. Sid Meier's Pirates I played. The Sinking City I started on this stream not too long ago. Like a couple weeks ago. I should get back to that at some point. Skyrim Slain, played that. Space War. There's no art on this. Oh shit. This is just a dead game. I played it for... What? Last played yesterday. That doesn't sound right. I played it for 23 hours. I don't know what the hell this is. This is something weird. This is something very strange. I don't know. This is weirding me out. What is Space War? Why have I played it for 23 hours and why does it no longer exist on why does it no longer exist on Steam? That's concerning. You should probably contact Steam about that. You're probably right. You're probably right. I probably should contact Steam about it. I'm actually gonna make myself a little note to do that. Interesting. Carrying on. Spelunky. I played this more. Oh, I played this 52 hours. Damn, I played it a lot here. I think I played it more on PS4 or PS3 rather. I'll leave that where it is then. Spooky's Jump Scare, played that. Stranded Deep, played that. Stray, beat that. Subnautica, played that. Super Bomberman, can't play that because they want me to have a Konami account for that and I refuse. Superland, played that. Symphony of War, beat that. System Shock 2 is a orphanage title. Tactics Ogre, beat it. Tex Murphy, I've started to play that. I'm gonna put that in the orphanage anyways. Titan Souls, tried playing that a while ago. Didn't really care for it. Tomb Raider, that's a orphanage game. Tonight We Riot, played that. Transformers Devastation, played that. Trek to Yomi, played that. Tunic, played that. Ultra Kill, played that. Undisputed, played it. V Rising, played it. Valheim, played it. Vertical Drop Heroes HD, that is definitely an orphanage game. A Way Out, played it. Weird West, beat it. Westerado, oh, this game is awesome. I like this. Played it for 103 hours. Last played 2017. This is a good one. I should revisit it at some point. Who's your daddy? Oh, I played this for 2 minutes. Wow. I guess you could say I gave this one an honest shot back in 2016. Another one of these 2016 games that I only played for like 2 minutes. I remember this one though. This one's awful. I'm not putting the. In fact, I may add this to. I may add that to bad games. I add that to the bad games pile. Witchers and XCOM UFO Defense. Is that the original? It is. I have played this one for 18 minutes, I guess. But I played it a lot more when it was on the PC with the floppy disks, and it was hard as hell. All right, well, there you go. Now I have my orphanage of forgotten games. Yeah, I'm definitely going to contact Steam about that suspicious one in the list. No idea what that's all about, but what time is it? 12:17. I'm gonna give myself an hour of Daggerfall. I'm gonna minimize this. Now that I have those sections, I don't want to get confused with where I'm looking at here. I've got a lot of games I've never played. I've got a lot of games I've only played for like 2 minutes. Which I think that's impressive considering the number of games that I so far have, beaten on stream. I've beaten some games off stream too. Why is it so loud? I played a lot of Superland off stream. I haven't beaten it, but let me check real quick. I played a lot of that one off stream. Uh, 17 hours. Let me see something real quick. This says 14 hours. This one says 17 hours. Huh. That game's fun though. I like Superland. I'll get back to it eventually at some point. right. Yeah, Superland is pretty fun. It is fun. It's a fun game. It's a very creative game. I refuse to believe that it was developed by one person by themselves. I don't believe it. There had to have been at least 3 people working on that game. Oh, yeah, this dungeon. Oh, man. Alright, well. I got my axe. I think I'm looking for a am I looking for a gargoyle in this one? No, I'm looking for a Daedroth. Okay. Daggerfall isn't showing. Oh, son of a bitch. It's because of Superland. There we go. I'm rocking my axe now, but I gotta tell you, it's been making things a lot more challenging, that's for sure. I am not nearly as skilled with the axe as I am with the sword. Hey Toaster, what program do you use to do your AI voices? Oh shit, motherfucker! I forgot that he was just right here. Oh fuck! Ah. The fuck? Oh my god, a rat was behind me? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I was paralyzed by panic. I was panicking. I will not make that mistake twice. Oh shit, a werewolf. Or a wereboar. It's a werewolf. I suck with the axe and the mace on the chain. I've never tried using that one. It's a lot of enemies. Yeah, they ran my ass down. That 11 Labs one, you gotta pay a subscription for it, but it gives you 50,000 units to type with. So make sure you spell check the hell out of whatever you're doing. Okay, cool. Well, I was in my attempt to get the chatbot AI thing mod working for Mountain Blade 2, I had to create an account for a different service. So it was something called InWorlds, I think. And I didn't know if it was the same thing that you were using or if it was different, but it sounds like it's a different thing. Like I haven't used InWorlds yet, or InWorld yet to create anything. But come on, just open the door. Don't make me have to switch. Oh, shit. Holy shit. You fucking handed it to me. I don't have my healing thing anymore, huh? Well, fuck using that spell, then. Oh! He's fucking casting spells too, you dick. Alright, I'm getting up on you. the fucking rat. God damn it, that fucking rat. I need a better strategy to deal with that room. It wasn't like that the last time. Maybe I should just use my... I don't want to just use my sword. But I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to use the sword. There is a must-have mod for me that puts health bars above each enemy's heads. I kind of like not knowing, to be honest with you. I mean, I have a vague understanding, but I think I'm going to use my sword. I'll use the axe with regular enemies, but this motherfucker deserves the long blade. All these fucking spiders, what the fuck? And you, where are you coming from? Alright, I'll let them fight. Alright. Oh, he was hiding in the corner. Get on out here. What? What happened to my spell? I had my spell queued up. Why isn't it firing my spell? This is bullshit. Oh, I'm silenced. He silenced me. That's why. You fucking dickhead. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh! Oh! Get out of here! Get out of here! Run, 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 run! What the fuck? Is he on my ass? Ah. Extreme paranoia. He silenced me. I didn't catch that until way later. Almost too late. It's probably around here somewhere. He up here? Did he go back to his... You fucking rats are bothering me. We go back down there. He's right there. Okay, 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 okay. Let's try it this time. Gotcha, bitch! Eat shit. Whew. What a pain. He was not that hard the last time. Don't forget to quick save. I think F5. Yeah, I think it's F7 maybe. Actually, it's F9. Whew. That gave me anxiety. So a lot of people have different themes with their Dagoth memes. Wait, so the Dagoth meme thing is just like a community-wide meme that's going on right now? And with me, I'm going with having Dagoth plans basically boiled down to being terrible. Being a terrible Saturday morning cartoon schemes. And he also gaslights the ever-loving hell out of Nerevar. Yesterday, I had Justin on the stream. We were talking about Star Wars and whatnot. And I played him your last Dagoth video you made. Because we were talking about AI, too. We got to talking about AI and stuff for a little while. And I played him your Dagoth meme, and he was pretty amused by it. There are a lot of people doing Dagoth videos. Okay. I'll have to look those up too then. I am very fascinated / terrified with the recent AI developments, particularly the insane level of things that GPT-4 can do. Like, I don't think people are ready for the level of disruption that's going to have on our labor markets here. Worldwide, really, but I trust that places in Europe and some places in Asia will enact some kind of government-regulated restrictions on what private businesses can and can't do with AI. It's interesting. I forget what I was listening to. I was listening to someone streaming. It must have been a news stream or something like that. They were talking about layoffs at Microsoft. They were talking about layoffs at Microsoft's AI ethics division, which is kind of concerning that a historically evil company like Microsoft are laying off people in their AI ethics division. Not necessarily words you want to hear, but it got me thinking about how other places are going to handle what is sure to be a glut of layoffs as a result of AI implementation in general. And I started thinking about Japan. It's like, in Japan, layoffs are rare. Like, nobody ever gets laid off. It's hard to get fired, and layoffs are virtually unheard of. And it's part of it is just a part of the culture. Like, Japanese work culture is definitely geared towards, more communal sacrifice. It's all about communal sacrifice. Like, they will do everything within their human power to keep people from having to lose their jobs if it's possible. And then, if it's not possible, then they'll do as few layoffs as possible. And that's just the total opposite of, what Americans are used to. And it just made me realize, okay, so Japan is probably not going to, they're probably not going to see the AI layoffs as bad as, maybe America is. Just because they just don't have they don't really have layoff culture there. Then I started thinking about my friend Lauren and how, after working at Nintendo Japan for 10 years or so, she decided to quit so that she could go back to school in Scotland and probably take up residency in Scotland as a means to sort of escape America's encroaching fascism. And I'm like, in retrospect, I mean, yes, I get it. Definitely makes sense. Get out of America while you can. But on the other hand, like, Japan, you could have kept that job at Nintendo well into your retirement. They wouldn't have laid you off. I mean, it's not like she was in danger of being fired or anything. She was a great employee there, and they wanted to keep her on board. But, it's like, if you have that level of job stability in a country like Japan that provides at least some level of social service for you while you're living there, then shit, man, you made a mistake. Because Scotland, Ireland, like, a lot of their jobs that they've been seeing. Like, they have a lot of, there's a big tech boom in those countries too. Like Scotland, I think, is known for its tech industry. And they also have a lot of call centers there. In fact, when I was at, what the fuck is a werewolf doing underwater? When I was at BioWare, a lot of our customer service people were, oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Water breathing? Water breathing. A lot of our customer service people were in Ireland, but like, in my view, those are gonna be the first jobs that go. So it's like, yeah, you just went from a country that was gonna at least guarantee you some stability to a country that might get butchered by all of this. We'll see how it pans out, but gotta tell you, I'm not super optimistic about it. Let me see. I only like AI in terms of shit posting and small mod projects. When people want it for commercial project, that's where I go, hold on now there, cowboy. My feeling is the exact same as yours about the current AI stuff. Technology usually takes blue collar jobs, but the AI stuff will also take white collar jobs. Well, the AI stuff is going to almost exclusively take white collar jobs. That's why a lot of people are like, well, if you want to protect yourself from AI, you better, get into construction or something. And, I guess maybe it's only a matter of time before they create a very flexible robot, but that's pretty much the big concern. The cruel irony is that, like, a lot of the jobs that could be taken from AI are the only jobs that pay people well enough to, like, afford housing in America. So, like, once those guys get out of a job, then pretty much no one's going to be able to afford housing in America. So get ready, look forward to that. That's going to be sweet when nobody, blue or white collar, can afford to live here. But there was another point I was going to make about that, but it just slipped my mind. What the fuck? The necklace came off? Yeah, it's concerning. The Writers Guild has already banned AI tech for writing on the stance of, dude, obviously you can't. Come on, lol. Yeah, they just need to figure out a way to, like... It's kind of the same as, like, using AI to do your schoolwork. Like, there's gonna have to be a way around... there's gonna have to be a way to figure out, like, if somebody did that or not, basically. I saw Musk, I think, was calling for a 6-month pause on recent AI stuff. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be... If you're gonna do a pause, then it's gonna be longer than 6 months. Like, there should be a complete and total moratorium on AI until after we pass a series of legislation that actually regulates how AI is developed, how it's monitored, and how it's used in the labor force. Like, we need very strict and very thorough guidelines and guardrails for that before we should resume AI, especially once we get to the point where it actually starts demonstrably costing people their jobs. AI means even more reason we need universal basic income. I mean, we are so far from that. Like, we don't even have healthcare. Like, even just today, it came out that some random ass bumfuck judge in the middle of Texas just struck down federally a provision of the Affordable Care Act that forces insurance companies to provide preventative health care for their patients. Like, two things. The Affordable Care Act sucks for a lot of reasons, but there were two parts of the Affordable Care Act that actually made it somewhat decent. and that is the coverage for pre-existing conditions and mandating that insurance providers cover preventative care. And they got rid of one of those things, which just makes the Affordable Care Act that much more worthless. So we're going backwards. Like, not only is our shitty healthcare already like the worst of any developed nation, but we're actually rolling it back. So yeah, we're going the wrong direction. I was listening to, who was I listening to? Richard Wolff talk about like the different other ways of fighting inflation besides just raising interest rates. And he was referencing Richard Nixon and how Richard Nixon called for a 90-day pause on both. And this is in light of the news that some egg company in California posted 780% increase in profits during the time that everyone's bitching about the sudden spike in egg prices. Put two and two together there. But Nixon mandated a 90-day moratorium on both wage increases for workers, but also price increases for businesses. And so it was illegal, highly illegal, for companies during that moratorium to raise prices for any reason. And that was a very effective way at putting the kibosh on inflation, referencing that as something that we can do rather than raising interest rates, which hurts labor. Right now, we're at a point where, I mean, our economy is so fucked. And that's what makes the AI thing even scarier to me, is that we have a situation where our interest rates are high. And the high interest rates have already caused a number of very big public bank failures. One of those bank failures is Silicon Valley Bank, a bank that a lot of venture capitalists use to invest in startups, startup tech companies. A lot of those same people have already since lost a ton of money, just in the downturn of the economy in general, from when Facebook, Meta, and Twitter, and Shopify, and all of these other tech companies, started laying tons of people off, and people started getting paranoid about the coming recession. They lost money from those downturns. They lost money from the Sam Bankman-Fried crypto scandal. I mean, they lost money from crypto in general when crypto was crashing, even before the Sam Bankman-Fried shit. But then when that happened, a lot of people lost their money there. Lost a lot of money on the NTF scandal, on the scams. They've just been losing money left and right on just basically trying to prop up the fraudulent nature of the tech industry in general. In terms of both pump and dump scams from crypto and NFTs and just trying to find that next big thing and trying to convince themselves that in the interim, all of these companies with imaginary products are actually worth billions of dollars when they're not. And then once these banks started to fail, they started losing a shit ton of money there. So all of that just creates the perfect storm for these dudes to be salivating at ChatGPT 4. Like, for them, not only is this the next thing, they did crypto, they did NFTs, now AI is the next thing. So yes, it's that, but this is better than those other two, because unlike crypto and NFTs, AI actually has a function. There's a utility there. It's actually something that can produce a thing. So it's not the imagined grift that the other things are. Like, this is a product that they can actually sell, and it's attractive in a lot of ways, both to consumers, but also from a business-to-business standpoint. And that's the other part of this that's going to make it attractive to these guys, that these venture capitalists that lost a shit ton of money recently, is for the investments that they still have as shareholders or board members of whatever companies are still standing. They can just be like, look, we need to get back in the black. Replace whoever you can with AI whenever you can. Like, this is the mandate from the board. This is the mandate from your shareholders. We need to make our money back. Do this immediately right now. Like, that could easily be something that we can see come to a head in the next few months. So, like, it's the perfect storm for, like, really bad shit to happen, basically. And that's kind of where my anxieties rest. Laws need to get passed on this quick. I mean, yes, quick. It's already too late. We're already past the point where laws should have been passed on this, but like, each day that passes, we're just one day later. Or one day more late, I guess, is how you should probably say that. We really need to just expand Medicare to cover everyone as a birthright. You know, that's funny. I actually punched into ChatGPT the other day. I was like, how many healthcare programs does America have? And it listed them out, and then I was like, I wonder if I can pull that up. I don't know if it retains history. I know it's been having a problem. It's been having a problem retaining history lately. If I can pull it up, I'll just show you. Yeah, here it is. And yeah, we are going in the wrong direction. This country just really hates poor people. This country just hates people in general, honestly. It hates poor people, it hates middle-class people, it hates, honestly, it kind of hates, like, poor rich people, too. Like, it really only has affection for, like, rich people. Like, if you're a poor rich person, then, like, they're just waiting for the day that they can just devour those dudes, too. Like, those aren't big fish to them. They are minnows. Like, poor people are algae. Poor rich people are minnows. Like, if you have, and that's the thing that people don't get about billionaires. Like, if you're worth, let's say, $10 million. You're worth $10 million. It's a lot of money for any normal person. But if you're worth $10 million, you are closer to being worth $0. You are far closer to being worth $0 than you are to being worth $1 billion. Like, and it's not even close. Like, the people that exist on that end of the spectrum, like, even from let's say 800 million on, 800 million north. Like, if you exist in that strata, then you don't even look at other people as humans anymore. Like, it's just a whole other plane of, like, existence. But those are the people that, you know, they have the ears of the people that control the levers of power. I love Richard Wolff. The top 10 accounts in SVB were worth a total of $13 billion. So that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money for 10 accounts. But yeah, I was just like, how many public healthcare programs does the U.S. federal government have, and how much money is collectively spent a year operating them? And then it was like the U.S. federal government has several public healthcare programs, those prominent of which are Medicare, a federal health insurance program for people 65 or older, certain younger people with disabilities and people with end-stage renal disease, Medicaid, a joint federal and state program that helps with healthcare costs for people with low incomes, CHIP, program for low-cost healthcare coverage for children and their families, the ACA, we know what that is, the Veterans Health Administration, we know what the VA is, Indian Health Service, an agency that provides healthcare to Native Americans and Alaskan Natives, and the Military Health System, a healthcare system that provides medical care to active duty and retired members of the military and their dependents. I had this when my dad was in the Air Force. The amount of money collectively spent each year operating this program varies, but in 2020, the estimated total federal spending for healthcare programs was $1.36 trillion. This includes spending on Medicare, Medicaid, CHIP, and other healthcare-related programs. And then I was like, specifically break down the individual costs per year of each healthcare program listed above. And it gave it to me. Medicare, $800 billion. These are all 2020 numbers. Just so you know, I may or may not be incredibly high right now. That's fine. That's fine with me. I hope that you are incredibly high right now. But yeah, just broke down the cost per program. Medicare, $800. Medicaid, $400 billion. In billions. $800 billion, $400 billion. CHIP 22 billion, ACA 53 billion, veterans VA is 90 billion, Indian Health Services was 6.2 billion, military health service system was 53 billion. It's important to note that these figures are just estimates that can fluctuate year from year based on very low. Yeah, of course. And then I said, how much overlap in coverage and administrative operations are there between the healthcare programs listed above? There is some overlap in coverage and administrative operations between healthcare programs listed above, but it varies depending on the program. Medicare and Medicaid, for example, have some overlap in coverage for individuals who are eligible for both programs, known as dual eligibles. In these cases, Medicaid may provide coverage for some services that are not covered by Medicare, such as long-term care services. The Affordable Care Act was designed to complement and expand on existing healthcare programs like Medicare and Medicaid, but it operates independently and provides coverage to individuals who may not be eligible for these programs. CHIP, on the other hand, is designed to provide coverage for children whose families earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but can't afford private insurance, which is insane. This is insane. This is so Byzantine. In some states, CHIP is administered as part of the Medicaid program. In some states it's not. I don't know how those states operated, but you know, we have a hodgepodge, you know, system of administering it. Apparently, VA provides healthcare specifically for eligible for veterans, but may also coordinate with programs such as Medicare and Medicaid. Like, this is a lot of administrative entanglements between 7 different healthcare programs. So then, obviously, you know, I was trying not to lead the witness, but I said, with the information given above, please outline a healthcare system that covers all patients who are covered in the above plans in the most efficient and effective manner, and outline the cost of your proposed plan. Please organize in a way that eliminates all possible administrative overlap. And basically, it designs a single-payer healthcare system, and a pretty effective sounding one too. And it goes through the steps of who would be covered and how. And it outlines the cost too. It's probably pulling this 32 trillion based off of all the different reports of Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan. I think that was the plan, or the price tag attached to his plan. But no, a lot of people, the funny thing is, and I was aware, but a lot of people don't know that the American federal government has 7 different federal healthcare systems. And that's not counting like state healthcare systems, like the different healthcare programs that individual states have. Like, for people that don't want the federal government to pay for medical, you know, medical healthcare services, health insurance, whatever they may think, like, they don't realize that not only do we do it, but we do it like several times over in the most ineffective way. And it's still not enough to cover even, you know, it's not enough to cover everyone. And for the people that it does cover, it doesn't cover them very effectively. Like Medicare, if you're 65 or older, Medicare is good. You know, that gets high marks. Medicaid is a little bit more Byzantine, and CHIP, I think, has a pretty good approval. But after that, like, if you don't fall into the area in which any of those will cover you, then you're doomed. And more so every day, thanks to rulings like the one that freak out of Texas meted out today. So yeah, we're going in the wrong direction for certain. Things are bad, and they're only getting worse. So I'm glad that you both are very high for this. It's a shame that I'm stone cold sober, I guess. Not even a drop of alcohol. I've got a bottle of vodka over there, but it's already 1 a.m., so I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I feel somewhat bad. Look, see? You see that? All I had to do was talk about America's nightmarish Byzantine labyrinth of a healthcare program, healthcare system, and my Daggerfall guy fell sick. He got sick to his stomach from it. Look, you have contracted stomach rot. Yeah, that's what happens when you think about America's healthcare system for even a little bit. He gets stomach rot. It is a permanent condition unless you are cured, characterized by a slight daily drop in health. Well, I think I have a cure disease. Yeah, I've got 1 cure disease. There we go. There goes that stomach rat. My stats are fine. Okay. I got it. We can help you simulate feeling high by showing you my newest amazing thing I wrote. All right, I'll watch this. I'll pop it up, but I'll watch it at the. I'll watch it before I. I'll watch it before I log off. Anyways, my apologies for the extended rant on the current state of our dystopian nightmare. I really want to believe that good things are possible. I wish that this otherwise amazing AI revolution that we're all seeing was going to result in us living in a Star Trek-like world where the artificial intelligence is used to supplement a life in which we can all pursue our passions rather than what we know it'll be used for. But we are very far removed from that reality right now. I'm not sure it's a reality we will ever get to. Move, man. That thing's gonna crush you. Damn. Damn it. It's because I'm carrying the sword and the axe. I gotta get rid of one of them. Oh, so let me ask you guys this: what do you guys think about what do you guys think about the Trump indictment and his scheduled arraignment on Tuesday? I think they said Tuesday. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? I saw one of you run in here. Just trying to make sure I don't accidentally wheel over one of you. You know what? I'm gonna switch to my axe. Now that that annoying guy is dead. I'm going to try to get my axe level back up. Oh, this is the entrance. Did I explore the entirety of this place already? No way. No, there's more. There's more. I think the Trump stuff will help him raise money. I feel like he's going to be president again if he goes up against Biden. I'm actually a bit surprised. Even if nothing comes of it, the fact that he's not just 100% unscathed is nuts. I don't see Biden doing well on the campaign trail for a year and a half. We will have primaries on both sides, Dems and GOP. Well, I mean, I hope so. I hope so. I'm not afraid of Ron DeSantis. That dude sucks. He has zero charisma. Nobody likes him. Like people in Florida like Ron DeSantis as like basically a foil to Democrats, because the Democratic Party in Florida is absolute dog shit. But like, as far as his policies, they don't like him. You know, they just like, I mean, that's why Ron DeSantis like leans so heavily on the culture war shit. But like the culture war shit is not a national winner. Like bashing on trans people is not going to win them, the electoral college vote. I don't know why they are dedicated to that thought process, but if he wants to be dedicated to that thought process, more power to him. I would feel confident in, almost any Democrat's ability to beat him, based on the fact that he just has zero charisma. Like he actually sucks. It's not just that he has zero charisma, he just sucks. Like at least Trump, even people who hate him can recognize that he's like funny. Like he can be funny. And he could have a little bit of charisma. Like yeah, he can even have a little bit of something close to approaching charm when he needs to. Like I get it. I understand why people fell into that trap. As dumb as he may be, and sometimes that's part of the charisma too. That was George Bush's whole thing. George W. Like he's someone you can get a beer with. Like Ron DeSantis is just like a petty mean girl version of well, yes, I mean that's basically what it is. He's a petty mean girl. He's a petty mean girl who wears ill-fitting suits. And, I don't think that's going to take him very far at a general election. But it also depends on, whoever the Democrats, decide to run. Do I think Biden could beat Ron DeSantis? Yes, I do think that. If, Biden can cling on to life long enough to, run. That's a pretty big if, unfortunately. That's a pretty big if. If not, I don't know who it's going to be. I'm sure there will be a spirited primary. You'll probably get J.B. Pritzker. You'll definitely get Kamala Harris, but she'll go nowhere. She'll go absolutely nowhere. Gavin Newsom, I don't think so. I don't think he would run. I mean, there's really no big Democratic champion, even for the milquetoast neo-libs. There's not really anyone that stands out. Nobody likes Pete Buttigieg, and rightfully so. Nobody should like him. So it would be interesting to see that primary, to say the least. I know people are positing the idea that Bernie is plotting something. What with his recent book tour? I don't foresee that happening. I don't think that's a thing that'll happen. I mean, he's kind of even though he still has like the same energy and salience as he's had for the past decade or so. Like he's not visibly slipping into dementia the way that Joe Biden and Donald Trump are. But I just don't. He's still 80 some odd years old. I don't think he's gonna make that choice. He may have a hand in who does decide to make that choice, but I don't think he's gonna make that choice himself. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that pans out. On the Republican side, if Trump isn't gonna be the guy, then it's gonna be DeSantis. It's those two, and I think both of those dudes are beatable. Oh, let me see. I've been missing some chats while I've been writing. Like, hold on. Let me turn this music down a bit because it's pretty damn loud in my headphones. Even though this is probably one of my favorite tracks in this game. DeSantis has no hope versus Trump? Of course not. DeSantis is so bad, I bet even Biden would beat him. Biden would definitely beat him. Even if you're a shitty boy, you gotta have pizzazz. Yes, that's more important than anything else, unfortunately. Unfortunately, having that pizzazz is more important than whether or not you're a shitty person. To me, George W. was the worst president of my life so far. Absolutely, he is definitively the worst president that we've had in our modern era. More so than Trump, even. Although Trump is a close second, like, I don't know. I would still say W, just based on the fact that his administration lied us into a 20-year war that cost the lives of roughly 1 million innocent Iraqi civilians. You can't really come back from that one for me. I think he's the worst. Plus, the cherry on top was ending his administration with an epic housing collapse. Dim establishment wants to run Mayor Pete, but Biden wants to run again. Well, fuck what the dim establishment wants. Pete Buttigieg is going nowhere, especially after that train crash debacle. Not that train crash was his fault, but like the response from the administration, with him being at the helm of the Department of Transportation, was not anything close to approaching a good look. Dim establishment also doesn't want Kamala to run again as VP. That's surprising. I mean, she doesn't. I don't know what they're not doing anything with her. I don't know what. I mean, what's the vice president going to do aside from Dick Cheney? You know, who was like a power broker. Like, what's the vice president going to do? There's nothing for her to do. They assign her weird shit like, we're going to see that Kamala Harris solves the border problem. Like, fucking how? How? Is she going to write legislation that she's going to force the Democrats? I mean, it would be cool if she did. If she wanted to be that kind of vice president, then great. But, you know, they would never allow the VP to have that kind of a public image, because then it would all just be about her being the president and Joe Biden being her puppet. You know, and they wouldn't want that. Like, they're too optics obsessed. The Democratic Party is too optics obsessed, and the optics that they want to strive for are awful in and of themselves. So it's the worst combination of things. Marianne Williamson is the person I like the most so far. I mean, she's the only other person running against Joe Biden. It's just her and Biden in the Dem primary as far as I know. Unless somebody else has tossed their name in that I haven't heard of. Unless Bernie runs. If Bernie runs, I'm with him. Strong agree on that. Look, if Bernie ran, he'd probably be the only candidate that has my attention, but at this point, he's simply too old. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't give a fuck how old he is. He could be like 90 years old, like rolling around in a wheelchair. And if there's no other progressive standard bearer to vote for, I'm all in on Bernie. I have no problem with that. I'll vote for whoever the most left candidate is. Anyone that isn't a complete and total shitbag, I will vote for them. Like, whoever the most left candidate is. In the primaries in the past few elections, that's been Bernie. But he never made it to the general, so the most left had been Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden, which speaks hell of our politics that those two would be the most left in the room at any given moment. But considering that they were the most left, I did cast my vote for both of them. You know, that's basically where I go with my vote. Like, are you the most left and not a complete idiot is where I stand. Bernie grilled that Starbucks asshole this week on the union busting stuff. Yeah, a lot of people got in on that. There was a Republican senator that grilled that dude. It was pretty awesome. Schultz sucks. Howard Schultz, he's a fucking dickwad. I think he tried to run for president, didn't he? Didn't he try to run for president in 2020? Was that Howard Schultz? I feel like he did. I think his best bet is finding anyone who agrees with and telling us to support them, which I think is probably what's going to happen if Biden doesn't run. Like, Bernie is one of Bernie's biggest faults is he's too much of a team player with the Democratic Party. And if Joe Biden says he's going to run, then Bernie's going to throw his hat behind Biden again. But if Biden doesn't run, then I think that Bernie is going to find an appropriately progressive enough candidate to put his weight behind. Mike Pinch. I think you mean Pence, but if you're calling him Pinch as a meme, I like it. Mike Pence and Chris Christie also have no shot at winning the GOP nomination. If they're both running, they've got a snowball's chance in hell. Bush got us into Afghanistan. Trump signed the legislation to get us out. Yeah, I don't think it was legislation. I think he made an agreement. I think he made an agreement with the Taliban. An agreement that I have no doubt in my mind that his intention was to go back on. But he lost the election, and then Joe Biden, to his credit, stuck to that agreement. Give him credit for that. That was a good thing to do. I give them both credit. I will give both Trump and Biden credit for getting us out of Afghanistan. VP basically means you go to funerals and the press doesn't feel like attending. Fair enough. If Bernie did run, though, I'm 100% voting for him. Yes, strong agree. Who cares how old Bernie is when on the toaster? It's just ageism. If he could do the job, he can do it. He will have a VP that stands for the same stuff. Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff, there is some concern. It's like Dianne Feinstein. Like, she shouldn't be in the Senate when her brain is actively melting out of her ear. Chuck Grassley. There are so many dementia-addled septuagenarians and octogenarians that should not be anywhere near a lever of power. People that not only just can't keep their mental faculties together, but also just don't understand the way of the world. And if you want to make a case that Bernie's name should be put in that group, I don't agree. I think he has exhibited on multiple instances that he still has his wits about him. He still has his brain. There are times when he talks about, technology and certain other things, where I'm like, okay, this guy is kind of, he's trying, but he's trying to catch up, but he's stalling at about 1995. He occasionally refers to Ukraine as the Ukraine, and I'm like, okay, the guy's old, all right? He's got to say the Ukraine. It's okay. It's not that big of an offense, but I am not sympathetic to ageism arguments, though I am not unsympathetic to them. Like, I think age is a factor. If you want to say ageism, sure, whatever. Age is a factor. Like, it affects things. It just affects things, Like, watch Joe Biden speaking on any kind of subject matter circa 2004, and watch him speak on anything now, and you could see that time has taken its toll. So maybe Liz Warren or Nina Turner? Liz Warren sucks at politics. I like where she stands positionally, but policy-wise. But as far as the actual politics of running campaigns and getting elected and getting people, building coalitions and all that sort of stuff, she's one of the worst. She's one of the absolute worst. If there was anyone who would find a way to lose to DeSantis, it would probably be her. Which sucks because, I used to like Elizabeth Warren, but she has exhibited too many bad decision-making moments that doesn't fill me with a lot of hope that she could be a viable front-running candidate. And she herself is pretty up there in age. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm of the mind that, we do need to skew younger, not because of ageism, but just because, like, and I'm recognizing this as someone who's also, creeping up into the elder years. I just turned 40, last year. So, I'm not exactly, senior citizen here, but things move so fast. Technology moves so fast. The way that people communicate moves so fast. Trends move so fast that it's even, kind of tough for me to keep up with some shit. And I know people who keep up with it. It's tough to kind of keep up with a lot of this sort of stuff when things are evolving so quickly. And it does help to have people who are generationally more likely to keep up with that sort of stuff, to keep up with the trends. Like, I can't imagine that, there are a lot of people out in America over the age of 60, not talking about elected officials, like just anyone in general over the age of 60 that knows what ChatGPT is, that knows what AI, how advanced AI is right now, you know. And most of them probably don't care because they're gonna retire soon anyway. Well, no, they're not. They're not gonna retire soon. People are working deep into their elder years. It's kind of why France is on fire right now. Only times I ever disagreed with Bernie was when he tried to give people the basic benefit of the doubt, which I know you got to do to not be booted out. So really, it's a lose-lose for anyone on the actually on the left. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's also a part of coalition building too. Like, I understand that a lot of the core base of the left movement wants scorched earth not Machiavelli, but just scorched earth politics in general. But you have to be more Machiavellian in building your coalitions. And this is something the left does not want to hear. They do not want to hear coalition building with neoliberal adversaries. But it's just a necessity. It's just what it's going to have to be, you know. And honestly, we need like the right kind of scumbags on our side. We need people who will break their promises to oil barons and shit like that. We don't need people that make deals with those kind of people and then uphold them. No, we need people who will make deals with those kind of people and then break those deals. We need scumbags of our own, basically. Machiavellianism. Joe Biden wants to steal your meat, so you better try to hide it where you can't reach. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm just gonna chalk that up to being very high. I'm saying Liz is VP, not on top of the card. I mean, I don't even know if she has any utility in that regard. Maybe she does. Maybe she still has enough of a base that would. But the thing is, like, when you building out VPs like that, usually the idea is that your vice president is going to attract a demographic that your president doesn't attract. So, like, someone that's complementary to them. So, I would see, like, if you had a really, really, really young, if you had a young progressive as a presidential candidate, I could see Liz Warren being a VP because, you know, she's older, she'll have that experience, and et cetera, et cetera. If you have an older progressive, then you're kind of doubling up on the same thing. That's why, that's why Barack Obama picked Joe Biden as his vice president. Because, you know, he was a black man with a Muslim-y sounding name. He was young, fiery, and he campaigned as a progressive. So in order to not scare the entirety of the Democratic base, he had to pick as his vice president a old, milquetoast, conservative white man. You know, and it worked. It worked. It was a compliment. So, you know, you got to keep that kind of thing into consideration for your VP picks too. It's a part of why Tim Kaine didn't work for Hillary Clinton, because Tim Kaine was just Hillary Clinton. You know, they both sucked in the same way. Uncharismatic, uninteresting, just the worst corporate neoliberal banker-run douchebags that you can imagine, with zero charisma and zero appeal to anywhere outside of the really specific core group of people that Hillary Clinton already appealed to. So, I don't know if they thought that because he was a dude, he was gonna get the misogynists that weren't gonna vote for him. I don't know what the calculus was there, but it was a bad VP pick. I only vote for someone who refuses super PAC money and big bank money. That's always my deal breaker. You see, this is something like I agree with that, and I have agreed with that, but at the same time, money is what moves this shit. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying when I say we need scumbags of our own who will go back on their words. I'm like, take the super PAC money, take as much money from those motherfuckers as you can, and then betray them. Like, take all the money from Exxon that they will give you, giving you their word that you're not going to do the thing that they don't want you to do. You're not going to do the thing that they're paying you to do. And then, should you find yourself with those levers of power, do that thing. Do that thing. betray them instead of betraying us. Like, that's what I mean when I say we need like our own scumbags. And it's hard to go against that kind of money once you touch that green, but man, that's, in my view, that's the only way that any of this is going to work, absent like an actual bloody revolution. I don't even listen to a person's policy if they take big bank money. I mean, fair point, probably shouldn't. I don't even believe in technology, mostly because I'm fucking terrified of it. Like, look at your damn computer. It's a box of plastics and metals, and we melt it down and stacked on each other in a specific way that lets it make ones and zeros that make sound and video. Like, how the hell did we figure out how to do this? I mean, if you look at it in an abstract manner like that, like you're just looking at it trying to figure it out, yeah, I can understand that. If you go back into the history of, you know, how electricity came to be and the first, you know, kind of rudimentary, you know, vacuum tubes and all that sort of stuff, you can see how we got here from there. It's pretty fantastical still. It's amazing, but you can see if you track it. Don't let the weed fry your brain too hard on this. We have sellout Andrew Yang who changes with the wind. He's up on tech stuff, but I can't get behind him. Andrew Yang sucks. Don't get behind him. He's a libertarian. And not like a libertarian socialist. He's just a straight up capitalist libertarian who like uses socialist or socialist adjacent language to appeal to people who like are in the age demographic that find Silicon Valley VCs to be like smart people, like all the same people that think that Elon Musk is like some genius that's going to brilliant our way out of our conundrums. They're the people that are attracted to politicians like Andrew Yang. So I need help. Where's the managed service? Although sure, why not? You're in the Fighters Guild too, man. Pick up a sword and settle your own damn problems. Sure, I'll kill your gargoyle. Let's keep with it with this axe. Southwest. Thank you very much, kind sir. Wait, he said southwest? What was it, the Masterson residence? Master Smith. That's southeast, buddy. I don't know why you said. Maybe I misread. Yeah, anyways, it'll be interesting to see how all of that plays out now that Trump is on deck to be arraigned. He's on deck to be arraigned next Tuesday. We've got too much other fish to. We got a lot of other fish to fry. I'm fascinated by this news. Is this the place? This is a big ass joint. Is this the place? I'm fascinated by the news of all the news that China has been making as far as like making treaties and deals and shit with brokering, I guess, peace between Iran and Saudi Arabia, hopefully bringing to an end the genocide in Yemen. I hope that comes to a close. But then also like the what they call it, BRICS, the BRICS alliance between Brazil, what is it? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And all of these pledges to move off of having their currency backed by American petrodollars and being backed by the Chinese yuan. Like these are like globe shifting revelations that have been happening in these past couple of weeks. Very much so. Am I in the right house? Maybe. It's very much so like the Lenin quote about, there are times when, what did he say? Oh, this is the house. What is it? There are times when it feels like it takes decades for things to happen, and then decades happen in minutes, or I forget the actual quote, but I mean, it's very much so in that vein where we were mired in at least 30 years of 40 years of like just neoliberal malaise where corporations just had their way with the global economy. And it's not that that's going to change, but the power dynamic, it was driven at the behest of the American empire. The power dynamic on that is suddenly shifting, and it's shifting as a function of alliances between China, Russia, India, and all those countries. But it's also going to be a shift that's precipitated by, a continuously weakened American workforce. If we continue to allow, American workers to be crushed under the wheel of quote-unquote progress, the last thing we need is to allow AI to put a bunch of our people out of work. There are more rats, and I hear them. Where are you at? I hear you. Oh. Yeah. Damn, where's the last one already? These dudes are spread the fuck out. Oh shit. Oh, you got two in here. Woman, what are you doing? You have three? You had 3 giant rats in here, woman. What are you doing? Get out of here. This place is fucking cooked. What are you guys doing in here to get all of these giant ass rats in here? Yeah. China wants to be seen as the world's peacemaker. Obviously, that's at odds with their situation with Hong Kong. Well, they're doing basically, they're doing the same economic imperialism that we did, only their aim is to... It's kind of complicated. Basically, they're trying to win favor by providing basically the same kind of loans that America provided through the World Bank and the IMF, but not at the barrel of a gun. They're trying to preach actual cooperation and leniency in hopes that it opens up developing worlds, developing markets, particularly markets that have access to a lot of the minerals that we're going to be needing in our new future, in hopes that it opens it up to China in a way that it wouldn't through America's violent intervention. And we'll see if China sticks to their word. Maybe they will. Most likely they won't, but maybe they will, and maybe they won't do the same military interventions that we did. But that's their aim. They're barnstorming across the world, basically trying to glue together the shattered remnants of what American imperialism has left behind in an effort to try to convince the world to realign their economy behind China rather than behind America, which the global economy is starting to see that America's radically unstable economy to kind of keep their dollars behind, because, you know, every 5 or 6 years everything crashes. Every 5 or 6 years our markets crash and everybody loses a bunch of money, and there are terrible ramifications all across the globe. On top of all of the imperialism. Although, you know, you're swapping one imperial master for the other. China wants to form a new world order with Russia and India. Yeah, this is big stuff. I mean, they're global superpowers too. They've always been global superpowers. And, you know, they command... There are more people under their charge, under the charge of those three, than under the charge of what America has. Just China alone. We only have 350 some odd million people here. Like, it's insane that a country that is relatively small by comparison to, like, you know, China, India, Russia, you know, has such a massively outsized voice. It's like the Electoral College on a global scale. But, you know, that's what empires are all about. We all benefit from living in the imperial core here. What can I say? We enjoy the creature comforts as a result, but life can certainly be a hell of a lot better for us if, you know, if we weren't exclusively run by just the worst human beings imaginable. And it doesn't need to be adversarial like this. Everything that's happening right now, we don't need to be adversarial towards China and Russia and India and all of that. Like, it's not necessary. But it's the power struggle that necessitates the conflict, because America does not want to concede to being, you know, number two in any capacity. Damn, you paid me this much for a couple of rats? Oh, I guess I didn't do your quest. I've got some time. I'm gonna rest. I don't think I can train anymore. Yeah. I'll wait for a long ass while. Suki in the bed back there. I wish I could remember what that princess from Wayrest told me. Oh, damn, really? The first room? Damn, alright, well, I guess I can leave already. I'm not gonna do that because I want the loot. I want the loot. Lighten me up a little bit. Oh, is this one of those dungeons that just have bats and rats? I'm not gonna get a lot of loot out of here if it's just bats and rats. Oh. I like how I just took their loincloth off of them. What a fucking creep. What? What's a pig doing in here? The guy is such a creep. He's gonna kill a motherfucker and then, like, just take his underwear off of him. Like, I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Oh shit. This is a Nightblade? Yes, it is. I just heard some laughing. Who was laughing down here? I hear you. Is that a nymph? That sounds like a TOS nymph. Yep, I heard you.
Yeah.
There was a show called Unforgotten Realms where one of the players decided to rob a homeless man he killed, and it was basically what you described. Awesome. Don't forget to save if you haven't. You're making me nervous. Alright, I'll save. What, you're going to take what little dignity this poor man has by leaving him naked on the street? He's dead, Mike. It would just go to waste. Okay, fine. You steal the man's loincloth. It is worth 0 gold. It gives you 0 stats boost. It smells. Congrats. That's basically, yeah, that is literally what I just did. Like, loincloth. Look, condition. Condition. Oh, wait, it says new. It just said worn, though. Oh, maybe I was looking at the plain robes. Oh, man, so this guy just bought... He was probably happy about his purchase, too. He was probably happy. He just bought this loincloth. He's like, damn it, man, the boss assigned me to hang out in that grody-ass dank dungeon. It's gonna suck. No one ever goes down there. No one ever goes to the dungeon. I'm just gonna be bored in the dark. You know what? If I'm gonna be down there, I'm gonna be comfortable. Let me buy this loincloth. This is nice. This is a nice loincloth. It cups the goods appropriately. It feels comfortable. There's no chafing. This is a great loincloth. This was an excellent purchase. I'm very happy about this. You know what? I don't feel so bad about being assigned to this dungeon anymore. You know, at least I know I'll be comfortable. This loincloth is gonna be with me for a long time. I can tell. This is a quality loincloth. The stitching is excellent. The material is top notch.
Yeah.
Wait, what do I hear? Who's that? Is that an axe? His famous last words. Is that an axe? There, I saved it. Oh, that was the gargoyle I killed. Oh, I looped around already, huh? Okay, well, shit. What? Get the fuck out of here. You know, my character really is a menace. Oh, I hear another toss nymph. Oh, that's just... Well, what's the point of that? Huh, well, I guess that was kind of pointless. Yeah, my guy is a menace. He's just running around with this axe. A literal axe murderer. He doesn't need to be in here. He already accomplished his mission. He killed the gargoyle. But, like, he is literally just hunting human beings now. His whole mission is to hunt human beings and kill them with an axe. I don't know what other words you can use to describe him, but a menace to society. Did I not explore? Is this... It looks like this is. No, I ran down here a little bit. No, I guess I didn't go all the way down. There's nothing over here. Look, somebody heard that somebody heard an axe murderer was running around here, slaughtering people and stealing their underwear. They fucking ran and locked the doors. They're like, I gotta lock the doors. I don't want that fucking underwear stealing axe murderer to find me. It's too late. Boom! Gotcha, bitch! Give me them underwear. Ah, he's gone commando. He doesn't have any underwear. I got everything else, though. He really tried to hide himself from me well, too. He buried himself deep into the earth. Was I down here? I guess I must have been. This guy is dead. Yeah, and I must have come in here, too. Somebody else locking doors around here. Alright, I think that's probably the extent of this dungeon. No, there's that area right there. Oh, and I guess a door at the end of this hallway. both of these ways. Huh. I guess was that? I think that was that area I hadn't explored. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Gabriella, I didn't see your message. Yo, Nerdcast, what game? Wait. Oh, wait, you're saying guess what? What? If you're still around, I don't know when you sent that message. I guess I must have overlooked it in the middle of my, rant. Oh man, I've got a decent amount of gold on me, I think. Oh yeah, I just put it all in my Really? You're gonna deny me training someone you've trained with extensively because I'm 4 gold shy? What a bitch. I have like 25 grand on my wagon. You're just not gonna let me, like, well, you better go get 4 of those coins if you want to train, bitch. Alright, fine, I will then. God damn. Here. Alright. This is as good a place as any to call it for the night. Let's see. 4 gold shy. She's a businesswoman for certain. Too much of one, honestly. I love this currency system. It's so difficult to work with for like no reason. It is pretty annoying to deal. That's one change that the current Elder Scrolls games made that I appreciate. That you don't have to actually factor in money as like a weight in your pocket. I didn't forget the thing. I brought it up. I had it up behind my game. I had it up behind Daggerfall so that as soon as I closed it, I would see it. So before I sign off, not running a charity. Before I sign off, let's watch the latest from Maniacal Toaster Productions.
I have finally devised the perfect plan to purge. Come, Nerevar. I have finally devised the perfect plan to purge the mongrel dogs of the Empire from our proud homeland. It is only a matter of time until our people are finally free from the disease that is the Empire's influence, and we reign over our land as the one true theocracy. Come again, Akula Khan? Well, yes, Nerevar, I would be using Akula Khan for this, but that plan is unfortunately still on hold because somebody still hasn't brought the tools of Kagranak, which I'm almost positive you know are essential to this plan. I'm going to pretend you didn't just say you lost them, because if you did, I would start punching you, and I don't know when or if I'd ever stop, so we're both just going to agree you simply haven't gotten the tools yet, but are absolutely still going to, and work on my new plan B, okay? Okay, thank you. Now, as I was saying, I have devised a brilliant plan to dismantle the goodwill the mongrel dogs of the Empire have built with the people of Morrowind, and yes, you shall be leading the charge in this grand scheme. You, Moon and Star, shall be the Grand Wall Redeemer of Balmora. Yes, I said the Grand Wall Redeemer of Balmora, of course. That's what you shall call yourself during this. Don't worry, this is ingenious, I promise you. Imagine, if you so may, the people of Balmora's joyful faces as you, dear Moon and Star, arrive to the city wearing only the finest of bright pink bedazzled hot pants, and you... Yes, Nerevar, I said bright pink bedazzled hot pants. Are you going to question every single aspect of my amazing plan, or are you going to let me finish? Oh, you're going to let me finish? May I? Are you sure? I wouldn't want to interrupt your busy day of wandering around aimlessly, huffing any kind of skooma you find, regardless of if it's laced with anything or not. Surely you must be the true genius of this team, being the one who doesn't even know where they left the tools of Kagranak. It's not like you spat in the face of all that is divine by being as careless as that, Nerevar. I mean, they're only the tools that have the power to alter the very laws of reality itself, and are what I have been waiting for thousands of years. No, surely you can't be that person, so clearly you're the one who should do the talking here, right? Oh, you understand? Well, good.
Man, this
I'm glad to see you at
is a
least can see
bitch.
the error of your ways. Now, where was I? Oh yes, you shall wear the bright pink bedazzled hot pants. Nothing else, of course. And you shall run through the city of Balmora, carving into the walls my gorgeous face, with or without a permit, saving the buildings of Balmora from the terror that is not being covered in images of my face. And if any of the property owners try to give you guff about this, you will arch your back 90 degrees and screech like a creature of the night at them until they either flee or simply stop talking to you. Once you have completed this quest, all of Balmora shall know of my visage and the grand plans I have for them. No, you're the one who needs to stop drinking.
Okay, that seemed a lot more elaborate than the last one. You know, but that's also like... I love Morrowind. This seems like a meme for Morrowind aficionados. I don't know the Elder Scroll lore as deeply and intricately as you do. So amusing, but also a lot of name dropping that I'm just like, wait, what is that? What is this? Good stuff though. Good stuff. Job well done. I enjoy that. Dagoth Ur is a vampire. Was he only in Morrowind? Is he just like a Morrowind character? It's funny, like, as many hours as I've poured into Daggerfall, obviously, and Oblivion, and Skyrim even. And I gotta get back to my Skyrim playthrough. It's been a while. Morrowind is the one game that I, like, dipped in and out of relatively quickly. Let's see. Let's see for certain how quickly I dipped in and out of Morrowind. 86 minutes. I didn't even... Damn. So just a little over an hour. Which honestly, for me, not bad. Not bad. It was longer than when I first played Morrowind on the Xbox so many years ago. But yeah, this is the one that I was just like really dipped a toe into. This is just the original Daggerfall, which is borderline unplayable. God knows how many hours I've spent into Daggerfall Unity. 28 hours into Oblivion, so I spent a good amount of time playing Oblivion. 91 hours into Skyrim. So, you know, I've done my time in these games. Just like, but 91 hours and 28 hours and God knows how many hours in Daggerfall compared to 86 minutes of Morrowind. Get me the list of mods. Send me the list of mods, and I will give Morrowind an honest shot next time. I mean, I gave it an honest shot last time. It was just so rough. It was just too rough for me to sit through. He's the main villain of Morrowind. Oh, okay. He's also my favorite Elder Scrolls villain. Damn. First mod you need is the one that gets rid of the stamina. Yes, that's true. That gets rid of the stamina drain from running. Just get the list. Get a list. And just send them to me on Twitter, and then I'll just find them on Nexus Mods and queue them all up on Vortex. Good stream, good job. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining as always. I appreciate it and appreciate the AI content you provide. Morrowind might be my favorite Elder Scrolls game. Yes, you've mentioned this many times before, which is what makes it funny because it's like very clearly my least favorite. You have to play it slower than other games and enjoy the lore, which is not my playstyle. That's not my playstyle. You just move so slowly in the game. You just move so slowly. I just don't like that. It's all about lore and world building. Oh man. Before I came on the stream, I made and ate a giant plate of spaghetti. Homemade spaghetti from scratch. Made my own tomato sauce. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Too delicious. I ate too much. I ate way too much. So right now I am going to gonna sign off, gonna log off of this. Thank you for joining me as always. I'm glad that I organized my orphanage here. I'll have to make a point of having some streams where I delve into the orphanage. I promise you, I will play Fail Seal. I will. Ghostbusters, I want to play. I don't know why I've never played this one. Oh wait, it says I played it for 4 hours. That doesn't sound right. I have no memory of playing this game. Especially for 4 hours. But I want to play that. I've got a lot in the orphanage that needs some time, so you know, maybe I'll start making it like a little regular thing. Dipping into the orphanage. Ah, look, it's 2. I wanted to log off of this an hour ago, but you know what? That's what Daggerfall does. So what can I say? Thank you for joining me, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night. Tomorrow's Friday. I will likely be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I streamed yesterday when I wasn't planning on it. Stream today. Likely, maybe I won't stream tomorrow, but there's a possibility I will. If I do, hopefully, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening.